No. Warm up your shoulder.
Thank you, Steph. Come on.
After a full day,
5, it's okay.
everything else for me is just to distribute the idea.
Hello à tous, bienvenue sur la chaîne Tennis Légende Podcast. Aujourd'hui on est avec Stefan Bojic. Comment ça va Steph?
Comment ça va?
Ça va.
Ça va bien.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Alors Steph c'est le roi des trickshots, il a une communauté de ouf sur Instagram. Allez regarder ce qu'il fait, il va nous apprendre à faire des trickshots. Peut-être qu'on va réussir, peut-être pas. Suspense évidemment. On va faire comme d'habitude un mix d'interviews, de matchs. Il y en a toujours un qui termine avec des balles dans le cul, ça fait partie du jeu. Steph nous expliquera un petit peu sa vie, comment il est arrivé là. Et comme Steph est serbe, on va continuer en anglais pour que tout le monde puisse se comprendre, ça sera plus simple.
Oui.
And how did it start with the trick shots?
So after I finished my school in New York, I actually studied like filmmaking and stuff like this. So actually I met a guy who was quite inspirational for me. His name is Nick Hartman. And we kind of discussed this idea and he pushed me to go in this direction. And he's very important in the New York community of like skateboarding and rollerblading and snowboarding. So I met all these guys and also had some interest in parkour and things like that. So I quite well known the subcultures of, let's say, sports. And I think in this way it inspired me to do something similar for tennis.
The Instagram account, when did you create it and how did it kind of explode?
I started to do Instagram because of this and actually did videos like at the start when videos were introduced, still wasn't, but it was clear to me it was going to go in this direction of videos, and then it just kind of kept going, but at the same time I was doing this stuff on the frame.
Yeah.
And I think at some point I realized like the potential behind trick shots actually, and then I started exploring this idea of like filming trick shots, and that's for me even more penetrating in terms of growing the channel. So I didn't really start doing that until later in the project. So I was already traveling the world and performing in stadiums and doing this stuff, and then I combined that with tennis.
You think you're gifted or it's huge work?
Well, it's a funny subject of talent because this didn't really exist in this kind of form before, so how can it be a talent? You know?
You think you can teach us something quite easy but still stylish that will make us proud of ourselves?
Yeah, proud, yes, stylish, I don't know.
That's right. Talent, of your skill.
Of your style. Right. Well, do you want to do like a serve or you want to do something on the frame, or what do you want to do?
We can try
A
both.
mix?
Okay, a mix. Okay. Hold here, so you don't. It's two reasons. Two reasons that we hold here. One is that it's easier, and the second is it's a new grip, and I don't want you to fuck it up. Basically, the spot we're hitting is this, like in this area, right? So first would be like to balance the ball, like you just did, and then you go from your hand, and you hit once, and it needs to bounce in front of you. Good, and you catch, and then you go for 2. Yes, 3. Well, you know how to do this.
Max.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Never done that much.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2. Oof. 40. Oy. So first, you do 1, it needs to bounce in front. 2. So no, again 2.
Why?
Because the second bounce needs to bounce in front of you.
Oh.
Good. Now you can do 3.
Oh, I can do 15.
Yes. Fuck. Listen to the teacher. 4.
4. No, but
4. You need to get it. Still.
okay, 4.
4.
Yes.
Good. 5. Good. He doesn't listen.
No.
Doesn't listen. Come on. 10. And one more try, and if you don't do it, you have to do 5 push-ups.
5 push-ups?
Yes.
5 push-ups is okay, I prefer.
Okay, 10.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16. No. After a full day.
5, it's okay.
Yes, we believe you. So first is to warm up your shoulder.
Thank you, Steph.
Okay, so easy. You go down and you serve. So it hits down with frame, and then you serve it. Yes? Nice. Good. Was out.
Yes.
Oh! Like this. Same, but you go here. Okay?
So this, then
no,
up.
no. Just here.
Okay.
Here, from hand.
All right.
Yes. Oh, out. Good, good, good. Yes. Kick. Out. Here. You. Opa. You.
It's impossible.
No, it's good. Oh. Hey. Yeah.
Again.
Now I lose one life.
You can't do it in 4 shots. How can we do it?
Okay. Oui.
Yes.
Oh oui, mieux. Ok, merci.
If you do like here, you see? And then if I'm doing here, if I'm looking and if I'm not looking. So I was trying to be fancy from first. So this would be the easiest, is to just go up, right? Then the second one would be to actually kind of do it, right? And then the third one would be to just do.
Je comprends pas.
You just saw it. There. Oh.
Non, mais là, il faudrait faire un bêtisier, là.
You can do it, come on. You can, now you can do it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
If it works?
Yes.
Okay.
Look.
Backhand.
Yes. Yes, you see? So you take 2 balls, okay?
Yes.
You toss both, okay? And you hit one and you catch the other. So it goes here and you catch. Upgrade.
I need to focus. Mais I'm too...
Toss though, both go in the same.
Yes, okay.
They
You
go
need
in
the
the
lower.
same. You see?
I'm focused on the highest
Yes.
one.
So it goes here.
Ah, okay.
Ha, ha, ha. Yes. Ah, you.
No way!
But you think you're obsessed with it, like a professional would be?
Yeah, I mean,
Because when you said I do 2 hours, it doesn't sound much,
yes,
but
it doesn't.
still.
No, it's, trust me, you should try it. Like, what do you like to do?
I'd
Well,
say, okay, surf.
eating. Surf.
Yeah.
So try to do surf 2 hours a day.
Yeah, it's
every
quite-
day.
quite a lot, yeah.
For 1 year, I guarantee you, you'd be top 10% of the world in surfing in 1 year.
No. You're
But to be honest, it's also much different if you're doing it yourself for 2 hours than if you're taking a lesson for 2 hours of surfing. It's completely different game.
Right.
Because you're gonna go there, and if you're really disciplined, you don't measure your time. If you're just kind of not motivated to train and stuff, that's what I did. I would only measure time with the racket in my hand. This is something I actually was inspired by this guy. His name is Rodney Mullen. He used to do skateboarding. So that's how he invented skateboarding, basically. He was the king of flat ground tricks. That's what he did. He would measure only when he was a kid. Also, he did this for many, many years. So what happens is you come there as a surfer, for example, and you have to find a way to creatively engage yourself. So you're not only training, you're really engaging in this training. Versus if you're a tennis player and you go to your lesson at 11 to 1. So I always say to all the kids who play tennis, they don't really practice tennis. They're just there to play. Very few kids really train tennis. So if you're not engaging and you're playing this style, like you're not really doing anything really. It's automatic, so you're not really. It's much different. So if you had this discipline on yourself to do it for 2 hours, I think naturally what happens is that you would start creating practices for yourself that would lead you to some results versus to just do 2 hours. You know, I think you would just be kind of bored. It's kind of like a prison that you create for yourself in order to become creative.
And how old is your audience average?
I don't know actually, but I don't think it's too young. I don't on Instagram. I don't know. I would have to check. We can check later.
Are you on TikTok too?
Yes, I have a TikTok one, but lately I don't really commit to it too much time. I think it's always a battle now between TikTok and Instagram, but I think Instagram is back on the top again. This is how I feel.
And YouTube?
YouTube, I started to put shorts recently, but just that.
All right. Project still growing.
Yes, for me it's really not so much about, to be honest, there is a deeper reason why I create these videos, but so for me it's always I'm working on some project in the back end, let's say, of the things, but I know why I started to do these videos, and I think this is also important for the young kids to understand, is that you really have to kind of understand what you're doing and why you're doing it, like in terms of, let's say, what I'm doing, because otherwise it's hard to keep the motivation. It's almost impossible.
So why you're doing it?
So for me, really, and that's, I mean, we can talk, it's a long subject, but for me, this stuff, what I'm doing now is like the distribution of my idea. That's how I experience it. Like just trying to distribute this idea, because I think this stuff is extremely important for tennis. So now I actually wrote like a book about it, why it's good for tennis and development and things like that. And for me, this should be used as exercises for development of kids, because it's really something that doesn't exist in the world of tennis, and it's very missed, you know, because at the end of the day, if you compare tennis to, let's say, football or basketball or other sports, it's very coordination oriented. And coordination as a skill is something that's very hard to develop, and we have this kind of theory that you can only do it in certain age and things like that, but it keeps proving that it's not true. It's something that you have to keep working on as you grow older, although you have a good base, and basically it gives you basis for all of movement. But because tennis, actually, when you break down the athlete, the most of his abilities is around this motor control and coordination. That's why we have players like Medvedev or Djokovic or even Federer, like, who are supreme, you know. And people, when they see them and they meet them, like, oh, they're like, oh, this guy is so good, how it doesn't look like so strong or whatever. But it's a different sport, and we kind of missed that mark at certain point. I think a lot of, especially in Spain, players try to copy Nadal, and he's very special, and he's also very coordinated at the same time. So it's kind of hard to mix. So at a certain point, we went to strength and conditioning, maybe too much, I think, for the kids, and this part was kind of neglected a little bit. But at the same time, it was, in my opinion, because we don't really have a system of exercises for developing this in tennis. So I believe this stuff is actually very, very important and very good, and this is what I pride my work in, is around this theory and around these exercises. So everything else for me is just to distribute the idea.
One question before the trick shot, you were talking about coordination, which is your main purpose. And my question is, why don't you communicate more on it? For example, at the end of the videos, because the young player, I guess they just see what's shining and not the backyard.
You know, it's because I guess I was trying to put the pieces together, and I still am, before I go in this direction, because it's a whole new venue for me of doing it, and I really like to do everything the right way. And a lot of people said to me, I just didn't find a very creative and fluid way yet to do it, but I always talk about it like this. At the moment, I actually, like with academies, when I go or stuff, I talk about it. I do workshops and things like that. In Belgrade, where I live, at Tipsarevic Academy, we do this like as part of fitness. So it's already happening. It's just I really wanted to write this text, to be honest, and I still am not sure how I release it, but I'm very happy with it. So it took me a long time to do it. Yeah. So I will show him, like, it goes here, and basically the idea is you catch it and it has to go fast motion. And opa, sorry.
Again.
Yes.
Whoa!
Perfect.
Almost.
Yes. Yes.
Ouais. Thanks, teacher.
So then you would catch and go here, for example. Yes. Because sometimes the other one is more precise and it's not coming the right way. Yes. Yes.
Hey.
I watched juniors yesterday.
Foul! 1-0. J'en ai marre de ces smash.
I have to do it again at the end. Oh. 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 Oh.
Allez.
Oh. He deserves. He... Oh. Sorry. Oh! 4-0.
All right.
I hate this ball, man. We get serious. Ah.
6-5. Allez, Jojo.
Sorry. Again. Eh?
Allez. Oh non.
Oh. Et... Ouf. Allez.
Je colle.
Yes. Why it goes out?
9. Oh, elle est bonne, putain, foiré. C'est parce que c'est l'invité, forcément, on s'arrange. Etienne.
Oh, it's a 10, it's over.
Good ball. Yeah.
Oh, I thought 11.
No, it was 9-8 for you.
I thought we always play 11 in Serbia.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, then, let's go for it.
Okay.
Aïe, 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 aïe.
C'est que ce partenaire en carton.
We take the revenge.
3
Come on.
points.
Huh?
Whoever wins 3 points.
7.
3 is
7,
enough.
like-
3, 5.
5.
Okay.
Negotiation. Hard.
Le Wouza, c'est parti.
Oui.
Ah, it goes, man, it flies. Play. Play.
Allez, joue.
Out. Out. No! It's over. If I miss that.
Etienne.
Ja,
Oh non, mais non.
oh, provocation.
Oh. Pas ouf, hein.
Non, c'est pas bon. Thank you very much.
Congrats.
Ouais.
Dégoûté, j'ai un partenaire au carton.
C'est pas faux. C'est à mon image de mes derniers tournois, donc va falloir que je prenne un peu des cours.
J'en rajoute un peu, j'ai foiré un match infoirable. Bref.
Too much French fries.
Alright, you keep practicing or you rarely...
No, I have to save myself. I warm up tomorrow Novak before Rafa, so to be ready. He wanted to play with someone
You warm up Djokovic?
tomorrow, yes. For Rafa,
Of course.
so I have to be ready.
What about some twinner contest maybe?
You saw I can do it. I missed.
Ah, come on.
I missed.
I'm sure you can do way better. Let's do, I don't know, out of 3 each. Let's do something like that, no? Let's just give it a try.
Okay.
We can spin the ball to someone. And,
Okay.
Yeah.
He tries to make the most, a lot
Winner.
of twinner, yes.
Okay. Oh yes.
Okay.
Allez. Oh, il est plus solide qu'un coup droit, le gars.
Come on, come on, come on.
Oui.
Faut lever là.
C'est un peu fort. Oh. Vas-y, voler.
You can do it. Come on. Oh, elle est belle. It's good.
Yes, very good.
Allez. Oh. Inarrêtable. Unstoppable.
One more twinner I try to do.
One more twinner, like twinner style?
Yes.
Surprise? Or you
Yeah.
want to tell us before?
Yeah, just give me a lob, but not too far. Like with him, you kill him.
All right.
There's this one, where you go like. There is that one.
So you just catched it?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
and threw it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Easy.
got it. Oh oui! Oh! Le mec du... J'ai boisé mais bon.
And latch. Catch it in the racket.
Oh non!
Yes.
Anyway,
Did he beat you?
unfortunately for me, he did.
What?
Yeah, half court, injured.
Oh.
Typical tennis player having all the excuses, you know.
Oh, he
all
was-
the time.
he was-
No, me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Everything from us today. Thank you for watching our show, the Tennis Legend podcast.
Subscribe,
Subscribe on YouTube,
like the video.
like this video, and share
And-
it with your friends.
Yeah, that's it.
So,
Il a tout dit, je crois.
I think he said everything, man. Thanks.
yeah, and tell French Federation to hire me next year for Roland Garros. Otherwise,
And follow him maybe on Instagram, no?
Oh yes, my Instagram. Yes, very
Instagram, TikTok,
TikTok,
What's the name?
Tinder.
Tinder.
Steph.
You don't know my name?
Thank you.
Thanks, Steph.
Merci Max. On n'a pas été très bon. Mais...
Thanks, Johan. Next time will be better.
Yes.
Maybe your forehand a bit.
Yes, I need to work my.
He got tired of the push-ups and then he
I
couldn't.
guess. Yeah.
The forehand, yes.
All right. Best of luck. Thanks. Bye.
Bye. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.